New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from JP.
Revelio. Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Confrontation. Stupefy. Accio. Defender. Incendio. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Defender. There's a pillar here, but no ledge here. We need to cover it. Accio. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Using those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio.
Level.
Confringo. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Leviosa, Descendo. Confringo, Defender, Incendio. Protego. Accio, Confringo.
A. Felix Felicis. 0. 1. 2. Maximum.
Protego, Stupefy. Accio, Confringo, Defender, Incendio. Accio, Confringo. Defender. Accio, Confringo. Incendio, Defender. Confringo. Incendio, Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Potato. Stupefy.
Lumos. Depulso. Despendo. Expelliar Miss. Y. Right trigger. Hold to assign.
Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
3. Idurus Potion.
Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus, Incendio.
Lumos. Defendo. Expelliar Miss. Conf Ringo. Incendio. Damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close to the target. This spell, right trigger.
Potato, Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
A. Felix Volitions. 1. Maximum Potion.
Potato. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Stupefy. Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Lumos. Right trigger.
Stupefy. Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Defender! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! What a relief.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Remember the Look for flow flames on the path to your objective. Consider fast travel if they are unlocked, or use it as an opportunity to pick up a fast travel point for later.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready. What did Isidora remove?
What was the glowing strand that Isidora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode left. Map. The South Wing. Quests. All. Stop Ranrock and Rookwood. B. The plight of the House Elf. Deke wants to speak to me in the room of require. The Tale of Roland Oaks. Descending for the Lost Child. Natty has learned of a wizard in Lower Hogsfield who is a map. Hogwarts. Flame, World Map, Hogsmeade Map, South Hog, Treasure Vault, Lower Hogsfield, Hogwarts Ground, Mooncalf Den, the South Wing, the South, Exit, the South Wing, Exit, the Bell Tower Wing, Track Undiscovered. Many quests have spell or level requirements. Keeping one force, one control, and one damage spell in your spell set will prepare you for most combat scenarios.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombada. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
A.
This looks intriguing.
Looking for Mr. Bickle. Very concerning.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I'm sure your son is fine.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son. What can you tell?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where could Archie have gone? If anything happens to him.
A.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we
Revelio.
need. We will need something more.
Hebridean Black Scale.
This
Your
must
gear
be
slots
little
are
Archie's
full.
hideout that
Complete
Mrs.
Merlin
Bickle
trial
mentioned.
challenges to increase your gear
Archie?
slot capacity or sell
Archie
excess
Bickle!
gear at vendors.
He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone
Your
came
gear
here looking
slots
for
are
him.
full. Complete
Revelio
Merlin
may be our
trial
only hope
challenges
of
to
finding
increase
out
your
which
gear
way he
slot
went.
capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed. Revelio.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Prepare for a fight.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Revelio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
B. Lumos. Y. Right trigger.
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
That obnoxious little fella isn't going anywhere. He's deep inside there, all locked up.
Keeping 1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your spell set will prepare you for most combat scenarios.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio. Oh.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Revelio.
Suppose it's worth a look.
hear that? Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
I'm sure there's something there. Revelio.
What was that sound?
Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please, I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Revelio.
Not too loud, Archie.
B. Lumos. Utility. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Utility. Lumos. Utility. Wingardium Leviosa. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. B. Back.
Go lightly. A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Track undiscovered flow flames to unlock. The icon means either you cannot mount in your location or you are already mounted and cannot dismount.
Safe travels, my young friends. Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
Understood. He's already after us.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Map. The Highlands. Quests. A. Level. talents. Map. North Hogwarts. Secret rooms. The room of requirement in the map chamber. The grand staircase. The magnificent staircase of the south wing. The icon means the appearance of any gear can be altered in the. Remember the left bumper tool wheel in difficult combat scenarios. Plants and potions are very powerful, and often the only way to complete certain combat challenges. Map. Flames locations. The Highlands. The Highlands. Jackdaw's Tomb. Some enemies are vulnerable. Force and control spells help you juggle. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely. A.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
B.
This one.
Lumos.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio!
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about... Why wouldn't they take their cages?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a look.
Lumos. Y. Right trigger. Hold to assign. CONF Ringo. Expelliar miss. Damage. Y. Right trigger. Defendo. Damage. CONF Ringo. Damage. A long-range bolt. Y. Assign top.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike things. We had a knee door at our house. I wept when he died.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Always one in there.
I heard. Oh, the anticipation!
You haven't knack at all.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
The lab returns to the...
Accio!
Right.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Reducto.
Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
No!
Confringo! Longer than expected! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Potato!
Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Nothing.
Incendio!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Incendio! Confringo!
What have you done?
Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
V. Y. Right trigger. Hold to assign. Y.
Confringo!
B. Lumos.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet.
Revelio.
Something's not right here. Don't know what Victor was thinking. Try that bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's feeling near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. Haven't a clue what it's like.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? A more hushed approach is likely one. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. B. Back.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his burden intact!
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy
You made a mistake.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Insect!
What have you done?
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Stupid grip! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one!
Barely felt anything at all.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Give it back! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupid one! Accio!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
No patience for these things. Now,
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
that's mine!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Stop that right now!
Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Bastard blood.
Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
We don't have time. We need to free them now before more show up.
Accio! Expelliarmus! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's get out of here. What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Map. Hogwarts, South Hogwarts quests. All. Stop Professor Weasley's assignment. I need to find the field guide page for the book Intermediate Transfiguration in the library, as well as the field in the shadow of the study. A. Level. Map. Map. Forbidden Forest. Enemy level. North Ford Bob, West Forbid, Flue Flame, Exit. The Grand Staircase. The Magnificent World Map, Hogsmeade Map. The Highland, Flue Flames location, the Bell Tower Wing. The Bell Tower Wing. Flying Class Lawn. A. Some quests feature track undiscovered Flue Flames to unlock permanent force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely. Level. Map. Map. Flue Flames location in the shadow of the study. Y. Open quest level.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Think their husband's clever. Pieces game's the best one ever.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she...
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Aren't you curious about what's inside? I understand.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with...
Revelio! Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Revelio!
Revelio may help.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I wonder if it's a clue.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio. Reparo.
Rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts. None at all.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid...
This journal, the dial requires focus.
Rotate upper dial.
Aunt Noctua said the same.
Right stick.
It may take practice.
Rotate lower dial. Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial. Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial. Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial. Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial. Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial. Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial. Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial. Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial.
other gate.
Rotate
Seems
upper
Slytherin
dial.
like to play games.
Right stick.
Must run in the family.
Rotate lower dial.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Use left stick to rotate the top dial and right stick to rotate the bottom dial.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Left stick.
Another welcome.
Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial. B. Lumos. Y. Right trigger. Y.
Lumos.
Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Revelio.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Lumos.
Extraordinary.
Noctua references painful and arduous
Your gear
challenges,
slots
but
are full.
also rewards.
Complete Merlin trial
Painful.
challenges to increase
That's
your
the
gear
part I'm
slot
wary of.
capacity or sell excess gear
All I
at
heard
vendors.
was rewards. Keep going.
Left stick. Rotate upper dial. Right stick. Rotate lower dial.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to...
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This...
Lumos.
She died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'd rather you ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well. I don't want to learn the Cruciatus curse. I want to learn the Cruciatus curse. But you must cast it on me. Teach
I
me
want
the
to learn the
Cruciatus
curse, and I think
I'll
it's best
cast
if I
on
cast
you.
it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop.
Revelio.
But I'll survive.
Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium. Guide pages. A secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts.
Moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Your gear slots
Revelio.
are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave.
Revelio.
But I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Map. Hogwarts. Secret rooms. Quests. A dragon debrief. After rescuing a dragon from Mum's the Word, Natty believes that her mother, Professor Howens, assigned a untracked quest. Y. Locate on map. B. Back. Talents. Map. Flu Flames, U. Secret Room, World Map. North Hogwarts Region. South, Ancient Magic, Merlin Trial. Merlin Trial. Treasure Vault, West Hogwarts. Right stick press target. D-pad left Revelio will clearly highlight near. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and offers coin for any you bring to her. Consider her offer when your vivarium or inventory is full.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
A. B. Lumos. Knapsack. Y. Right trigger.
Accio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Now, I'm only trying to help. Accio! Oh, no, you don't.
B. Lumos. Utility. Y.
Revelio. Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
A.
Revelio. Levioso. Assignment's all finished.
A. Map. South Sea Bog. Hogwarts map, the South Wing. Professor Howen's assignment. The Bell Tower Wing. Many quests have spell or level requirements. Y will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Y will follow up with a Stupefy counterattack that temporarily stuns certain opponents and breaks shield charms, except on hard difficulty. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing right stick press. Level. Map. Flue Flames locations. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing right stick press.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course, Professor.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve. Crucio. Unforgivable curse. Y. Assign top. Right trigger. Hold to assign. Levioso. Control. Flipendo. Force. Flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards. With its short cooldown, it Oxio. Depulso. Conf Ringo. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacles and hit surrounding enemies. Y. Assign top. B. Assign right. Right trigger. Hold to assign. B. Defendo. Damage. Slashes Conf Ringo. Damage. A long-range bolt that deals damage on impact. Y. Right trigger. Hold to assign. Defendo.
Let's put it into practice, shall we?
Revelio.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
The exploding charm, Bombarda, is a heavy damage spell that causes an explosive blast in a large area.
Just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Map. Hogwarts. Quests. All. Level. 40.